Would you mind just starting with the opening statement of the game?
Yeah, we talked about at the beginning of the game. It really doesn't matter who we're playing. It's more about us and getting better. And I thought we weren't ready to play. We didn't mentally prepare. I watched that team play against Harvard the first round of the Beanpot, the first 10 minutes against BU in the Beanpot in the first 10 minutes, and dominated both of those. And we weren't ready to play at that pace tonight. With that said, I thought we did a lot of good things as well. I thought we got better as the game went on. I thought second period might have been one of our best periods of hockey all year. But we have to work. In this league, you usually have to work hard to score goals. We have to work really hard, just like every other team. However, we make it way too easy at times for our opponent to score goals, and I thought that was a big difference tonight.
Question?
Did you feel like outside of it seems like you did outside of that first maybe 10 or 15 minutes, that a lot of the, outside of the score, a lot of the numbers here that you guys are looking for, outshot and things like that were in your favor?
Yeah, but when you're playing a really good team in their rink, it can't be a 50-minute effort, right? It can't be 50 minutes of hockey. It needs to be a whole 60 plus, and we stood around and watched, and we didn't execute. We didn't do some of the things that I know we're capable of doing, and then we did it. And then we'd get away from it, and then we'd do it. They had 2 goals in the third period were just direct results of us not executing what I know we're capable of doing. So, we're still looking for that solid 60-minute effort. And to beat a team like Boston College in their rink, that's what you need. We didn't have it tonight.
It seemed that BC scored a lot of goals in the first period through some puck movement that it really didn't manifest itself as much in the second period. Did you make any adjustments at first intermission to try to mitigate that?
I probably should have put an alarm clock in the room and just set it for 5 minutes and let it ring so our guys could wake up, because I didn't think we played. I didn't think we played in the first 10 minutes of the game. We just stood around. We weren't ready to execute, it begins and ends with me, but, we got to be ready to play. We've got a lot of guys that probably haven't played in this building for whatever, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, they did move the puck around a lot because we weren't skating. And once we started skating, I thought the game took shape, And then we got a 4-2, start the period. To give up a goal right there is a killer, just a killer. And you can't do it, on a very, very innocuous play. That just we've got to be able to cover. It's unacceptable.
Coach, you obviously have a quick turnaround playing the boys tomorrow night over at your school. What are you saying to your players to kind of get them motivated to play again tomorrow night?
Yeah, I don't think. If I've got to motivate them at this point, then it's. I think they're motivated. I thought we worked hard. We just, we stood around and watched in the first 10 minutes, kind of, I don't know if it was in awe or whatever, and then we played hockey for the majority of the rest of that 50 minutes of hockey, and good hockey. I don't know how many of their 10 shots in the first period came in the first 10 minutes. I'm going to guess a lot of them. And so at that point, let's say all 10. That means they had 15 shots in the last 50 minutes of hockey. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we probably had 25 of ours. Now we've got to eliminate the big mistakes. We've got to eliminate the huge gaffes, which end up in the back of our net.
What did you see from the defense in particular tonight? Obviously, they score all 3 goals, marking a pretty good night. That first goal was a very nice shot. What did you see?
Yeah, our defensemen worked their tail off, and we're really working on getting our forwards to work as hard, 200 feet. Our D, I look at Colquist and Bayerga, and they literally work as hard as anybody. I thought we had some forwards that played pretty well tonight as well. I thought. If anybody works harder than Mike Babcock in a 60-minute game, I haven't seen him. And then Derek Petty and Crystal Blank. So we just need more guys to be a little more consistent. But I thought our D, once we got off our heels and started being aggressive, I thought our D played pretty well.
Anything else?